Hello everyone, my name is Esther John and I'm currently a senior in grade 12 graduating this May. Over the past 2 years, I've been on the IBDP journey and I recently completed my university applications to school in Asia, the UK, and the US. Despite each country having very different applications and selection processes, I'm very grateful to have received good results across all places. So today, I'd like to share some of my experiences, especially about how I chose my DP subjects, in the hope that it will help you as you begin preparing your upcoming DP years. When it comes to subject selection, I personally think the most important thing is choosing subjects you genuinely enjoy and feel curious about. IB isn't a short-term sprint, it's more like a marathon that lasts 2 full years. If you take subjects you don't like, it can be really hard to stay motivated when you're studying in depth and writing long internal assessments. For me, I found myself more drawn to science during MIP, so I chose biology and chemistry as my HL subjects. I also took Math AA at HL, which allowed me to build a strong combination for a STEM-focused university path. For my SL subjects, I chose English, Chinese, and Business Management. I actually spent a lot of time thinking about what to take for my Group 3 subjects. So I asked the upper class for advice and most of them I knew recommended either business or economics. So I looked up both syllabi and textbooks online to see what each subject covered. That process helped me a lot realize that business felt more interesting and suited for my learning style. So I ultimately chose business. I really recommend doing the same, searching for the syllabi or sample materials online to see what each subject is like. It helped me a lot in making a confident decision. Once you figure out what subjects you enjoy, it naturally becomes easier to think about what you want to study in universities. For US schools, as we all know, GPA is really important. But for Asian and UK universities, the subject you choose, especially your HLs, can be just as important, if not more. Some people think that as long as you have a high IB score, you'll be fine for Asian schools, but from what I experienced, subject choices matter a lot. Since many students have similar scores when applying to universities, your HL combinations can actually impact your chances. For example, if 2 students apply to engineering with the same IB score, the one who took Math AA and Physics HL will have often more advantages. And in the UK, this is even stricter. Many majors have specific HL subject requirements, and without them, you may not even be able to apply. So if you want to apply to the UK and already have a major in mind, I highly recommend checking the subject requirements early on. As I mentioned, I took biology, chemistry, and math HL, which are known for being quite demanding. It definitely wasn't easy, but I was genuinely interested in science and had the passion in the medical field to pursue in college, so I have no regret choosing these subjects. In fact, I believe this subject combination gave me an advantage in application process and prepared me as well for my future studies in biology and chemistry. Looking back, I'm really glad I challenged myself with subjects that were not only relevant to my future studies, but also exciting to me. I hope that by sharing my experience, I've been able to give you a better idea of how to approach DP subject selection. Most of all, I encourage you to reflect on what you enjoy learning and how that can connect to your future path. Thank you so much for listening.